All right. This was quite a surprise. Caught me off guard here, so I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. First of all, good evening. Uh, it is evening. Wow, it is an honor for me to have been chosen to be accepted. I actually inquired about it. I actually asked about it. It's an honor for me to have gotten accepted into, forgive my rough look, the admin position for your group. I trust that I can bring more than just negative stuff, because when we talk about pro-black, when we talk about the black community, the main thing that we bring is the unadulterated truth, and that's great. But most of the time, you're seeing pictures and videos from 1700s where they were hanging us in trees and stuff like that. Now, I'm not against all that, but I'm saying we need to move past some of that. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'll explain it later. This is just my intro, and I'm trying to make it as fast as possible and also give you an idea of what direction I'm going to go with this. First of all, let me go ahead and throw this out there. Some of the things I'm going to say, you're not going to fully understand. I would encourage everyone to do your own homework and your own research, uh, because I'm still being led also. Now, I haven't been in certain groups in a while, especially the one I started in. I hadn't been in my home group in a while. Now I'll visit there later. Um, some of the things I'm going to say, you'll have to really understand. Let's say, for instance, if I talk about Atlantis, the lost city of Atlantis, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Some of you, over 1,000 people in here, I'm sure at least one person knows, but I'm sure at least one person is from a former group that I was in. Um, the Atlantis theory goes with the chakras, which I'll be putting that up soon, and the chakras goes with overall peace of your mind, body, and soul. If you cannot actually get into one without getting into the other, and that's why you need to get into all of them. You need to understand all of them, because it also goes with the third eye. It also goes with seeing the vision with the third eye. Um, you will not understand me if you have not at least heard of some of these things, heard of some of this. As I said, I'm still being taught also. I'm still a student, so to speak. Um, the third eye symbol is not used in cult practices, and we're still using that symbol, but I mean, it's actually being used for the bad, the negative. Um, the Illuminati, the enlightened ones, uh, which you probably don't believe in that also either. I mean, you probably don't believe in that either. Some people don't even believe in, cults, period. So how can you believe that the Willie Lynch letter was actually written and actually existed? Some people don't believe in that either. Uh, but like I said, what I'm saying, you're gonna have to really do your homework. You're gonna have to already have heard of this type of stuff. I'm not gonna get deep into some of it. I'm more or less trying to bring positive than the negative and stuff like that. Also, what I'm gonna talk about will also uncover and deal with stuff like things that's beyond your understanding. Um, 90% of what I say, like I said, won't be understood at first. I want you to go do your research, go do some homework, like a post about the shackles on the feet of the Statue of Liberty. I was told where all of that was true. I went to a video, YouTube. You can't believe everything you see on YouTube. You can't believe what 90% of the stuff that you hear. You have to go and, like they say, take it with a grain of salt. You got to go and uh, you know, examine it and see what part of the truth is the truth and what part of the truth is, falsified or being added to whatever, recreated. Like our history, we were in Egypt, we were kings and queens. Like our history, we came out of Africa, which is Egypt, Africa. But some different parts of Africa, meaning that, yeah, we span it off into different various light skin, dark skin, all that. That's a problem within our community. Also, we'll talk about that because that goes with the mixed race. That goes with the uh, um, interracial, which we're against all of that. I'm glad I saw that post. Pro-black does not mean you're against anti-white. That does not mean that. It simply means you're for us. simply means you understand and you're more for us than anything. You'll do what it takes to get us there. You know. Anyhow, so I mean, a little background. I've been knowing that something was different about me. I've been knowing that this is my path that I'm supposed to walk ever since I was a teenager. I dated one white person as a teen, and the moment she said nigga, things changed for me drastically. And it wasn't a negative way that she said it; it was just the fact that she said it. And then I started looking at that's that eye opener. I started looking at how these athletes are getting in trouble left to right behind white women. Also, from Emmett Till to uh, countless people. We don't even talk about the guy who got beat for having a phone, pulling a cell phone out, Rodney. Uh, Forgive the noise. I'm trying to counter that. I must go ahead and I'm going to get deeper. Don't worry. But I must go ahead while I'm 6 minutes into this, and it's supposed to be a quickie. I must go ahead and thank you, Mr. Shaderick. I mean Shedrick. I'm sorry. Forgive me if I say your name wrong, Mr. Cedric. I must thank you. I am honored to have been placed in this position. I will do the best I can to bring this. And no disrespect to anyone, the group, you, boss man, but I must give respect where respect is due. I want to go ahead because there's so many of us in here. I'm sure that at least one person's going to come from one of these groups that know me from somewhere else. Go ahead and give a mentor, my mentor, Aaliyah Janet. Give her a shout out. I used to be admin for Black Love Movement there. That's where I first started. It was like, so many years after, like 2 years after I started there, that I was made admin. But the point is that that's where I started getting my information and start really feeling, at home, so to speak. Like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is the line of work I'm supposed to be doing. This is where my mouth is supposed to be used at. I must also thank, even though she doesn't like to be mentioned, the person that actually, sparked my curiosity, which caused me to find Black Love Movement and Aaliyah, uh, Melissa Fritz, who is very much so pro-black. Of course, there's different various parts of this walk in various levels. Now she's on the extreme, let's not even deal with them. We hate them, period. The militant is what I call them. Those are the ones that want to turn the tables on the whites and have them as slaves, have power over them, all that type of stuff. And then you have the ones like me who are like peacemakers. We just want peace. We don't want to we want to turn the tables and have peace. Uh, but we want to plan stuff out, stuff like that. Then we also have those other ones who would just rather say, forget it all. They're dreamers. Oh man, I forgot what they call them. But I have a few of those people. Those are the ones who's care for mankind, and they want to see mankind get along and do better. So they're actually for us, but they're just not for downing another race, and that's understandable too. I said that not only to thank my people that helped me on this journey, but also to expose and explain the fact that we have different positions, different people. Everybody's on a different path in this walk. Everybody's on a different level. Same goal, but different places. So we need to respect that also. Just like religion is going to hit hard. A couple other things. That's the end of this 9 minutes. I hope it recorded all. Check out my YouTube channel. I have plenty of videos. Some of my rambling. Once you get through my rambling, you'll actually get to my important parts. Check out my fan page, life page, whatever has been going. It's called the Abishai Project. I'll be posting or sharing stuff from there also. And I also have another fan page. It's dealing with love. So I don't know if I'll post stuff from there, but I might. But what's important right now, this movement, that fan page, Abishai Project, as well as check out my YouTube channels. If you have any questions, any concerns or whatever, please bring them to me. I'm open for discussion. I'm open for correction, whatever. Thank you.